Hello everybody, this is St. Charles. It is Sunday the 20th of April 2025. It is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter everybody. We're going to start with the MSMN and this one here, I think it was a request. But for me, this is one which we called down here at 0.03 down to 0.0264, but I think a bit of the Trump trade sort of made it drop slightly below. But for me, I think that we're going to see trading, and I think that was my last forecast there. This is the way I see it. I think we're going to take it up to this red box zone here at 0.0508 to 0.0584. I think we might see a bit of turbulence there, probably not an awful lot, and then hopefully if they can drop the right news or something comes out, we should be trading up to this upper red box zone here at 0.0926 to 0.1115. So I think you're basically a round number, isn't it? So I think that's where one's going to be heading over the short medium term. So that's MSMN. Next one we're going to do is GGP, and this one here was a great call. Said from there that we thought we were going to trade it up to this red box zone up here at 14.22 to 15.46, which was a great call. But for me, I'm just going to switch to the daily chart. And for me, for those holding, personally, I would go from the weekly chart here, and I'd just say that that's sort of our 1, 2, and this is our 3. So that's not even over. And I think that we're going to see at least a 3 and then a 4, and then we'll see another wave up, something like that. But for me, I've still got this red box zone target here at 43.45 up to 53.9, and I think that's where it's heading. Really, it probably won't go in a straight line. We'll get some ups and downs on the way, but we should see something like that play out, and it should be quite obvious that we're going to have 5 ways up. So for me, sit, hold, and just enjoy the ride. So GGP looking fantastic. MKA is my next one. And this one here, I'm going to stick to the weekly chart as well here. So, and for me, this one here, I've got a red box zone target up here at 41.1 all the way up to 63.5, but I think it's going to sort of probably get some sort of big round number or 50p. It's going to struggle, and we'll see some sort of turbulence there, but how much turbulence we shall wait and see. But for me, this one again, it's pretty straightforward. It's a sort of a 1, 2. This is our 3, which isn't over yet, and it's looking super strong. I mean, that candle on Friday is absolutely fantastic. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this trading up to that red box zone there, 41.1 to 51.2, and maybe even higher. I mean, it could be whatever news comes out of it. So it's rare earths, it's the talk of all the geopolitical things around the Western world. So, and it's certainly investors are reacting very positively to whatever's happening there at Mkango. So for me, looking very good indeed. And if I go to the TSX, because obviously it's listed over there, that's my target there. And as you can see, it's had an absolutely fantastic run. For me, I've got that red box there at 0.75 up to 1.16. So basically, it's going to be potentially attacking a penny. And I think you see a bit of turbulence there, but of course, it's not to say the move's going to be over in those red boxes. It could still continue, so worth a look. THX is my next one, and I'm just going to start with the TSX version here because this is one that sort of threw me out a bit, but there's much more trading history over on the TSX, and I've got this blue box zone target here at 0.6 all the way up to 0.86, and it's absolutely stormed into the box, hasn't it? And this could continue for awful lot higher. It depends what happens with gold. Obviously, it's going to be paying a dividend. It's going to get a bigger dividend the more that gold price goes up. They're absolutely raking in the cash at the moment. So THX, absolutely fantastic. Swap over to the UK one and onto the daily. And I've extended the box. So I'm expecting this to be touching 40 pence next week, probably even higher. Who knows? But I don't think those moves are over by any stretch of the imagination. So THX looking good. CPAI is my next one, and this one here is where we gave that red box zone there at 0.696 to 0.83, and for me, I think that we've sort of broken that on Friday's trading, and I think that's where we're going to be heading. So there's sort of like 50% return there, isn't there, something like that? So worth doing some research, see what that's all about. But I think that that red box zone is where we are heading next at CPAI. Worth a look. TRP is my next one, and I think this is a request. And just get that up. And for me, this one here, I've got a blue box reversal zone there at 0.0292. Now to 0.0212, we're still in that reversal box. We had a sort of a jump up, didn't we, to 0.035p. It's sold off, and I don't think that we sort of had a big sell-off, didn't we, during the week. But for me, I think that's still the reversal zone, and at some point, if the company can drop the right news, break this prior high, we could see trading up into this red box zone here at 0.0712 to 0.0846. It's actually quite a good setup, but for some unknown reason, it hasn't moved as yet. So just need some news from the company to drive the price higher. There we go. EME is my next one, and I don't think I covered this one for a long while. But yeah, so this one here is, it's actually not in a bad reversal zone here. So anywhere sort of around this level, I think if we can stay around here or sort of down to 0.8p, I think that'd be a great entry. And for me, that target would be break this prior high at 0.18 and hold above. Should give us 0.24 to 0.268. So that is EME, worth having a look, see what's going on there. Mirriad is my next one. This is definitely a chart request, and I really like the tech at Mirriad, but for some unknown reason, it's been had an appalling run, hasn't it? If I switch to the weekly, it's been dreadful. So it's a bit of a difficult one to say where's it going to go. But for me, I think that the obvious target here really is, if we can break and hold above this red box zone here at 0.32, hopefully then we can go and attack the top of that red box at 0.772, which is a couple of bags, isn't it? But obviously they need to do something in order to make that happen. So that's Mirriad for me. It's a bit of a difficult one, but it needs to get back into my box there before I start to get excited. The next one I'm going to do is Sunda, because this one, again, it's in my blue box reversal zone. It sort of dropped out of it, didn't it? But that strong support there held at 0.045. We're back out of the box. We're above the box. We're waiting for that news. Where's that news? If they can drop that news here, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I think we'll see trading. If they can drop that news and get some funding details out, I think we'll see something like that unfold and shoot all the way up to 0.15, up to 0.118 pence, basically. But obviously they need to drop the right news. I don't know what's going on there, but certainly seem to be dragging their feet. But fingers crossed they can drop the right news and we can start that move to the upside. WG is my next one, and for me, this one here, it's still potential gap play here. I've got a gap play there at 36.9. Next one there is one of 64.7, something like that. But it actually looks pretty good. I mean, in RSI, we've got lots of divergence there. We're right at the bottom of the box at 19.28. So for me, fingers crossed, whatever news that is, hopefully these gap plays can come and come to fruition and we can start filling those gaps. But I really want to see the bottom of that blue box hold, that's that there 19.28. We tested it on Friday. Fingers crossed the bulls can take control. There we go. PHE is my next one, and I haven't covered this one for ages, have I? But actually it's pretty good setup in actual fact. From a charting point of view, that's the way I see it. It's a 1, 2, 3, and we sort of started a bit of a wave up there. But it's worth seeing what news is going to come out of the company. It's renewable energy, isn't it? It's something about burning waste and producing that to electricity. But if you could break this prior high at 2.2 pence, hold above, could bring us up to that red box zone there at 2.87 to 3.41. But obviously the company needs to start dropping some good news, and for me as well, or I'll just say as well, is that if I just look there, that's only a wave 1, so that's our corrective wave 2. So we should see, hopefully, another wave up to the upside. But as I say, do some research, see what that's all about. We've got some RSI divergence there, that's looking nice, and on MACD, but worth checking it out, see what's going on. Next one I'm going to do is 8EM. It never works, does it, when you do that? So it's 80M. 80 Mile, and for me this one here was in that blue box zone at 0.24 down to 0.21, and it's shot up and out of the box there, hasn't it? For me, I think the obvious targets here really is 0.33 and then attacking the all-time high there at 0.38 pence. So I don't know what the company's all about, but break that, we're into clear skies, there's nothing stopping it, is there? So I think it was a change of name, but to break above this sort of strong resistance there at 0.33, break the prior high, and you got blue skies. There you go, ATM. Next one is EUA. Eurasia Mining, and this one here, I've got that blue box reversal zone down here at 4.08 down to 3.1 pence, and I've still got that red box target there at 7.91 to 9.59 pence, and this is how I expect it. You know, hopefully that's going to be the bottom in, sort of get a 1, 2, and then hopefully you can get a 3. Break that prior high there, sort of hold above 7.5, close above that, will then trigger this red box zone here, and hopefully you can go and attack the top of it and see where we go from there. But that's EUA for me. JLP is my next one. It's going to be the last one for today. I shall cover some more off tomorrow. For me, they're still in that blue box reversal zone, 3.68 all the way down. Ideally, I want to see a break above that 3.68 pence, and that should then hopefully activate the bulls to step in and target that red box zone there. So really want to see a break here at 3.68. We'll probably get a bit of resistance there, and then another wave up hopefully into that red box zone at 4.35 to 4.79 pence. There you go. That's me for Easter Sunday. Have a great day, everybody. Back in tomorrow.